What's good, YouTube? I normally don't get into politics, and I definitely don't do this type of video, but I'll make an exception because a lot of people on the cannabis creation side of YouTube are really struggling right now and having absolutely no recourse or any idea what's happening. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole that I did not expect to go down. We'll start with the story time, and then we'll go through education. Story time, education. So go on YouTube. I go to the search bar. I type in cannabis. Hit search. Then I look at the dates and notice they're all from years ago. And I see something strange. DEA judge overseeing cannabis rescheduling hearing set to retire. I thought that happened in May. Thought that was a little strange. That was streamed 13 hours ago. And that's the first thing that came up. I saw no views for like hours ago. I was like, that's very, very suspicious. Hold up. Pause. Rewind that real quick.
Pause. It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Alrighty, welcome to the information section. So this is Derek Maltz. If you've watched the war on drugs unfold over the past 20 years, you've probably seen Derek Maltz. He led the DEA's Special Operations Division, helping shape the drug policy, global operations, and media narratives. He was the DEA's poster child for zero-tolerance drug enforcement. To many, he was a hero. To others, a symbol of outdated drug war tactics. In the past, the DEA had near total control over drug scheduling, but now that the power is shifting, the Department of Health and Human Services, not the DEA, recommended cannabis be moved to Schedule 3. This is huge because it shows the Biden administration is using its executive influence to redirect drug policy, despite DEA resistance. According to DEA.gov, Terrance Cole was sworn in as DEA Administrator on July 23, 2025. Following his confirmation by the U.S. Senate, Mr. Cole is a distinguished public servant who has spent more than 31 years in law enforcement, 22 of which were at the DEA fighting drug cartels and transnational criminal organizations. According to DEA.gov, his priorities are affirming DEA's commitment to enforcement, dismantling the Mexican cartels, disrupting the criminal chemical supply chain, reducing drug-fueled violence, following the money, leading the fight on cyber and dark web fronts by targeting the digital pipelines that fuel drug trafficking, strengthening partnerships across the country and with foreign counterparts to drive coordinated enforcement efforts against the transnational criminal organizations, prioritizing the wellness of DEA's workforce. Under the Biden administration, the HHS recommended moving cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. However, the procedural hearings began in January 2025 and were immediately paused due to appeals and process issues that left the rulemaking in limbo. Terrance Cole inherited the stalled rescheduling process directly. While he said that the reviewing and rescheduling will be one of the first priorities, he stopped short of supporting or opposing it, stating he'll listen to the experts and follow the science before deciding. If the rule moves forward under Cole, rescheduling could unlock federal tax relief, broaden research, and ease banking access. That said, yet Cole's long-standing law enforcement backgrounds fuels concern. Critics see him potentially reinforcing status quo drug enforcements at odds with the reform momentum. In contrast, reform advocates see an opportunity, particularly if Cole prioritizes regulatory clarity and scientific evidence over antiquated drug war policies. Terrance Cole marks a turning point. New leadership at the DEA and a stalled rescheduling process waiting to move. The next 100 days may define whether cannabis policy shifts or stalls. What do you think will happen? Comment below. And do you think this is affecting the age restrictions possibly? All right, yeah.